All right, let's dive right into this Peter Martin Knives QSB. This was loaned in from Cliff up in Alaska, and he likes this so much, he's turned it into his user knife, which I love. Now, I met Peter Martin's son, Corey, at the California Custom Knife Show last year, and he was a super cool guy. His dad was off at another table or outside. Like, I don't remember where dad was, but I did not get to meet Peter. He was there. He just wasn't at the table. They do amazing knives. They're the ones that do the lava lamp blades. I will put a link to the video I did on Corey's knife at the end and down in the description. So please go check that out. That was much more of an art knife. This is a plain Jane, kind of. I mean, basically plain. A little bit of milling, a little bit of pop of color with some anodizing. Just a great user knife that I misfired because I'm kind of dumb like that. So it's got some fingerprints on it, but that's all right. You get it. It's S35VN. Nice, just satin finish. Totally sterile blade. No markings, no maker's mark, no blade steel marking, nothing. I like that. Some very nice milling. These are custom handmade knives at a decent price point. I don't know what this one specifically cost, but I've found them online anywhere from $600 to $1,100, depending on, as more of the plain ones. If you get the lava lamp blades and Damascus and exotic materials, yeah, those are going to go up into the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 mark. So you're going to get what you pay for. There are different levels. And I like the fact that several custom makers are making things in a wide range of styles and price points. So you can get the same exact model for that $600-$800 range in this kind of configuration, used maybe a little bit less. Let's call it $800 for a just basic user model. Or you can get the same exact model knife, same exact size and dimensions, with crazy exotic material, crazy milling and handwork, and go up into that $3,000 range, $4,000 range. All what you as the owner want to do, Peter Martin can do that, as well as Corey, his son. He does basic stuff and the fancy stuff. And I love that in a maker. I really do. VC Edge, I got a plain normal interface and a fancy exotic interface. So I have best of both worlds there from Jason at VC Edge. So if you want to collect that way, you can, and I totally appreciate that. So let's dive into the specs on this thing. It's 4 7/8 closed, 8.5 inches overall, 3.6 inch blade, 0.025 behind the edge. Blade steel is S35, as I mentioned. Weighs in at 5.5 ounces. Just a little bit over a D-cell battery. 0.495 overall thickness minus the clip. And it runs on bearings. There is a lock bar insert. This particular one is a little bit of stick, a little bit of something there, even though there is a steel lock bar insert and an over travel stop, where it acts as the over travel stop. I don't know what's going on there. It's not bad. It's fine. But there is a little bit of stick there, which shouldn't be happening. So I don't know. It's not bad. So I don't know that I would send it back in and deal with it. I might. I don't know. Not my knife, but I like the little pop of color in the backspacer as well. It's titanium backspacer, milled titanium clip, which actually looks like it wouldn't work that well because the ramp into your pocket is not very large. But surprisingly, this works fantastic in the pocket. I was shocked. When I first saw it, I'm like, not a very good ramp to go into your pocket, but it works surprisingly well. I was very pleased with that. And it rides well in the pocket and feels great in the hand. You can choke up on it, kind of wrap your finger around. It is a little bit sharp there, but you're totally safe and comfortable cutting with it that way. Blah, blah. But yeah, this is a great user, and I think it's cool. I like kind of the plain stuff. This is one of my other user knives, is the Shargnivko Ryu. Again, just plain S35VN also. Plain titanium. This one didn't come this way. It came with a coating, a black coating or anodizing. I don't remember exactly what it was. And a previous owner Scotch-Brighted this so that it was just plain and simple. But yeah, I appreciate the basic clean stuff. I also appreciate a little flair. Again, S35VN, zirconium, pearl carbon fiber, so I can appreciate all sorts of ranges, but there's something cool about just grabbing and going with a plain Jane user knife that happens to be custom made. So here it is next to the Delica, the Sharpie, the Hellraiser, since we had it. Well, we kind of did that one already, but there you go. And sure, what about the AAA or AA and D-cell batteries? So very cool. Cliff, thank you for sending this in. This is just a great all-around user that I would love to carry something like that because it's just totally cool. So please go check out the Corey Martin video up in the corner.